Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Shahrul Kuzaimi and today I will be presenting our group assignment titled The Evolution of Media Effects Theories. This presentation discusses how scholars' understanding of media influence has evolved over time through three major theories: the hypodermic needle theory, the two-step flow theory, and the selective exposure theory. These theories represent different levels of media effects, ranging from strong, medium, and finally limited effects, and help us understand the changing role of audiences in communication. Media effect theories focus on how media messages influence audiences' attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. Earlier theories assume that media had strong and direct power over audiences. However, over time, researchers found that media influence is more complex and depends on social interaction and individual choice. The hypodermic needle theory assumes that media messages directly influence passive audiences. The two-step flow theory suggests that media effects are mediated through opinion leaders and interpersonal communication. Meanwhile, the selective exposure theory emphasizes that audiences are active and selectively choose media content that aligns with their existing belief. Together, these theories show a clear shift from media-centered to audience-centered approaches in media studies. The hypodermic needle theory, also known as the magic bullet theory, emerged in the early 20th century during the rise of mass media, such as newspaper, radio, and cinema. This theory assumes that media messages are powerful and directly injected into audiences, who are viewed as passive and homogeneous. Media effects are believed to be immediate and uniform. This idea was influenced by wartime propaganda and behaviors psychology, which view communication as a stimulus-response process, although later criticized for oversimplifying media influence. The theory is important because it highlights early concerns about media and laid the foundation for media effect research. The two-step flow theory was developed in the 1940s by Lazarsfeld, Berelson, and Gaudet, based on studies of US election campaigns. This theory challenged the idea of direct media effects by arguing that media messages first reach opinion leaders who then interpret and pass these messages to others through interpersonal communication. Audiences are seen as more active as they rely on trusted social relationships when forming opinions. The theory highlights the importance of social context and reduces the perceived power of mass media, making it a medium effects theory. Selective exposure theory explains how individuals actively choose media content that supports their existing belief while avoiding contradictory information. This concept originated from political communication studies in the 1940s and was later reinforced by Festinger's cognitive dissonance theory. In the digital era, selective exposure is intensified by algorithm, personalization, and social media platforms, creating echo chambers and filter bubbles. This theory represents limited media effect as media mainly reinforce existing attitudes rather than changing them. Audiences are viewed as highly active decision makers in the media consumption. In conclusion, the evolution of media effect theories demonstrates a clear shift from strong to limited media influence and from passive to active audiences. While early theories emphasized media power, later theories highlighted the role of interpersonal relationship and individual choice. In today's digital environment, all three theories remain relevant. Media can still have strong effect during crisis. Opinion leaders continue to influence audiences online, and selective exposure shape political and social attitudes. Understanding these theories is essential for analyzing modern media influence and the complex relationship between media, society, and audiences. Thank you.